Dr. Mike says that every 20 seconds, one child dies because of a preventable disease. This is why today I wanted to talk about them, the story behind them, how they work, and what the future might look for them. Nowadays, there's so much misinformation and misunderstanding about them, and that's the main reason why I wanted to do this speech. So the first topic, or the first point I wanted to talk about, is that vaccines have been around us for a long time now, helping us eradicating and preventing diseases. Tess Lancerota says that the first time that we saw vaccines was because of an Englishman called Edward Jenner. He realized that by exposing humans to a non-harmful bovine virus called cowpox, humans could prevent or could be resistant to the smallpox virus. Jason Beaton says that vaccines work as a preventive barrier against viruses and bacteria. The way they work is that they contain a dead virus or a weak virus, which is not harmful to us, and once it's injected in our bodies, our immune system will grab that virus and learn how to be resistant to it. The immune system is what takes care of all these process. So then once we are exposed to that virus, our own body and our immune system will be able to fight it. He also says that vaccines can help us eradicating diseases. And this means that by vaccinating people one generation to after generation, we could come out to a percentage really low, almost close to zero, to get that disease, which means that there's a very low chance to get that virus or that disease, and this is called herd immunity. One example is polio. Ashley May says that we had eradicated polio a long time ago, but nowadays, because a lot of people have misunderstood how vaccines work and what they actually do, people have been stopping getting their shots for their children, and this is why we're seeing now cases of polio after a long time of not seeing any of them. There's been cases all around the world, here in the United States and Philippines, and she says that now we're looking at these cases because we have stopped vaccinating our children. So John Cohen says that vaccines can become a way, so now we only use vaccines as a preventable way of fighting diseases, but now there has been shown that those vaccines can be actually used as treatments, not just as a preventable. There are some cases with people with AIDS that have been shot with vaccines and have actually shown that their immune system has boosted, which means that they're improving, and in the future we might see a way of we might see something that is called a vaccine therapy, which means that we are actually treating people with vaccines and not just preventing viruses and bacteria from getting us sick. In conclusion, there has been so much misunderstanding and misinformation about vaccines. There's people that believe that vaccines caused autism, which is not true. There has not been a proven research that says that there's a connection between those two, and a lot of people have been stopping getting their children vaccinated, and this is the reason why I decided to do this speech, because I wanted to actually let you know how they work and how our body is prepared to take those shots and actually help us to fight in case we come in contact with the virus or the bacteria that we have been shot with in that vaccine.